And he's back again, day's 22nd. I don't think I made a video yet this morning. I hope not, because I'm making this one right now. So, I got some good news. And the good news is the laser is still working, for those of you who saw my video yesterday. So, it seems to be computer related. I pulled out my laptop from the laser room. And it worked. So I'm so happy with that. I don't have to worry about anything else. I am a little bit worried about the fact that the support from Mr. Carve seems to be very bad. I mean, people have complained about it before. And the issue that I'm having is I wasn't even going to worry about it. I wasn't going to be asking for a control board or anything, because the C2S was supposed to be arriving any day now. It's going to arrive way before the carnival. All I was asking was the simplest question. Does it come with a nice case like the M1 did? And the only reason I wanted to know was in case I want to take it. But I'd rather keep it here because, if M1s get damaged, I'd be upset, but I don't want to fight anybody. If the C2S got damaged, got to put them dukes up, because we really have no protection for little things. Like if I were to buy a laser in the store and it were to fall on the ground, well, if I use my platinum card, I got 90 days for that. I got an extended warranty. That's another thing with these Kickstarters. According to when you paid for it, that's when that warranty kicks in. I just thought about that one right now. So with that, it's working. Experiment today. I got some black hearts in. They're little, black anodized aluminum hearts. And I was figuring I may, offer some people maybe like to engrave on that. But before I did that, I had these silver hearts that came in. So I'm like working with these to try to see what can be done. I saw somebody do something this morning because I thought about it. Just typed in Surmark and fiber laser. Well, someone did do it with Surmark and Brilliance. So this results here is a combination of Brilliance and Enduramark. Now, I don't know if it's really showing here, but this is supposed to be the Diamond Dust Enduramark. I don't know if it really came out Diamond Dust. I don't know. I was hoping to see what would happen. I got the big ass thing of the Diamond Dust here. So maybe I need to try this on stainless with something else, like, a CO2 laser or something. Yeah, that's Diamond Dust. Here is here it is, if it could show up here. Let's see. Hey! Yeah, there it is, and with Brilliance. I think it came out okay. You got to do it a little bit slow. You can't have a fast speed. Looks like about 75. I think I did 25 on the frequency for that. So we'll see. But I don't know if it'll come out as a picture or not. But maybe if just a word, somebody wants something, from Joni Loves Chachi or some shit like that. So I did this little design here. Let's see here. But it's obvious I need more power because it's only 2 watts. So I'm just gonna. This is probably gonna be all I'm gonna experiment with. I don't end up like the little anodized tags doing so damn many experiments, and I don't even think these are all of them. They're just all over the damn place. This is a lot to do experiments with. But, ended up coming up with a really, see, it's not even here anymore. That tells you how many I did. But I think I did come up with the perfect settings. So I think that looks really good. And to be honest, it looks even better if you have a background. So if you remove the background, it actually doesn't look as good. That looked good there, but remove that keep the background in, looks really good. So that's it on that. As long as nothing else happens, I have no idea what happened with the other computer. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe it'll be something else. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Installing the new Creative Space right now, so that actually looks like it's going to be a game changer. One of my biggest complaints about it after they came out with the new version, which I loved, was ordering my layers. It's like you can't reorder your layers. You got to just start over again, and whatever one I want to be able to like order them. But that's what this new one does. Plus the ability to take something you create and export the SVG, which means I can create SVGs here and export them for the Mr. Carve M1 there. C2S later, because there's a lot to be desired for editing videos. I hope people did enjoy the 101 I did. Hopefully maybe I'll get a 102 later. I'm going to do a little bit of commentary today, and it happens to be about our friends up north in Canada, because Justin Trudeau is a damn idiot. You pass a law that says if you put news on a social channel, then you have to pay the companies. Okay, fine. Now there's a bunch of fires up there, and all these social media companies like Facebook are not showing any news. You get what you asked for. But at no point are these Canadian idiots going, well, this is a special circumstance. We realize that people need to have news, so we're going to suspend that bullshit law. No. They want to keep the law, then they want to calling, what did Justin Trudeau say here? It's so inconceivable that a company like Facebook is choosing to put corporate profits ahead of ensuring that local news organizations can get up-to-date information to Canadians and reach them where Canadians spend a lot of their time. Online, on social media, on Facebook. Yeah. When somebody gets news on Facebook and they go to your page, they're going to your page where you can serve them ads. This is common sense. They want to have their cake and eat it too. Well, if you lead news to me, people to me for news, I want to be paid. And I want to be paid for my ads too. And, there's this carnival, play stupid ass games, win stupid ass prizes. The Canadians played a stupid game. I hope that other countries like Australia that are coming up with this bullshit, well, come on, get it. He is saying it. He said it right here. That local news organizations can get up-to-date information to Canadians and reach them where Canadians spend a lot of their time. They weren't spending them on your goddamn news sites. That's a hint. You need to work this shit out, and this shit is not making people pay for your content sometimes. This reminds me of, right now, like with the cable companies, or at least television companies, over-the-air ones, the ones who get money from ads and shit, and that's the way they've always done it. When cable came along, at some point, they pull the same shit. And then saying that they should be paid for it being on the cable station, DirecTV and everything else. Okay? But you're getting paid anyway. You're actually driving more people to you. I don't think anybody now has any goddamn TV. You have cable or you have satellite or some shit. So then cable companies and such started dropping them. And then they went in and now had a law to where they were forced to carry them. I mean, that is just government intervention at the usual scale. It's all bullshit. Everyone blames the government of the party they don't like. It's both of these parties. They fucking hate you. I should do a separate one on rich men from north of Richmond, but I'm going to do a quick one right now. You know, everybody's done it. And I'll probably do a separate listen and then like break my opinions down. So here's number one. Yeah, rich men north of Richmond. All those motherfuckers in Congress are millionaires except for a handful. Matter of fact, let's see here. Net worth of Congress people. Yeah, the rich men in Congress. You know, won't you really say this? The rich Caucasian men of Congress. It's not as many women or minorities. It doesn't matter which political party they're a part of. I mean, Nancy Pelosi was almost worth a... Okay, let me see. Hold up. As of 2020, over half the members of Congress were millionaires, and the median net worth was approximately $1 million. So let's go here. Rick Scott, Republican, number one, $259 million. Mark Warner, Democrat, $214 million. Greg Giaforte. Let's see here. Is this? That don't make sense. I thought he was the governor. Okay. 189 million. Paul Mitchell, Republican, 179. Next, Mitt Romney, 174. Vernon Buchanan, 157. Mike Braun, 136. Don Beyer, Democrat, 124 million. Dean Phillips, Democrat, 123 million. Nancy Pelosi. Is this thing not been? Oh, because they're going from 2019, 2018 data. 114. Now another Republican, Jim Hoven, 93 million. Dianne Feinstein, with her old crazy ass, who needs to get the fuck out. 87.9. Susan Delbean. She's from Washington. $79 million. These rich men north of Richmond are Democrats and Republicans, and they hate you. Okay? They hate you for not being them, not being rich. You really believe that? You know, you listen to the song, and I'm probably going to break it down sometime this week. Who knows? You're gonna sit there and talk about, you know, they loved it. They call the Republicans loved it. Conservatives, oh, it's a working class song. I'm gonna pretend I'm working class, kind of like Hillary Clinton doing that shit during when she was going up against Obama, and they poured her a beer, and she's like looking like Dylan Mulvaney and shit, you know. You know what? He was a darling for a few days until some conservatives realized he was talking about for bullshit pay. Oh, you mean the bullshit pay that the Republicans are saying that you should be just grateful to have a job? The bullshit pay where the Democrats ain't done shit and all the money you made ain't worth shit? Even if they give you to $15 an hour? You get a $15 an hour job, which is, you know, the minimum Democrats been trying to push. You think you can buy shit on that? No. Then states where like you go to like fast food restaurants around here now, the shit's half, you know, you go in and you have to do this, you have to order online, you know, so they cut their staffs. And then Republicans are crowing about it. Woo! See what happens when you raise minimum wage? Oh, okay, you can't control fees. I mean, control that. Oh, what about taxes? Oh, you have to keep them low. But it's not going to flow to you. It's going to flow to my constituents, people I give a shit about. And ain't shit you can do about it. I ain't telling you that. I'm not saying go vote Republican, do this, vote Democrat, do that. I'm telling you right now, neither one of them's worth any shit. They ain't either one of them's worth a shit, and there are no possible third parties that we can work with. About the only thing I can say is you need to start voting for people who are not these partisan motherfuckers. Because we've gone to a point, I can remember when Reagan was in office. You know what, Reagan, he wouldn't even be able to be in the Republican Party now. No way in hell, because he compromised. He did stuff. Great people who we had in Congress and Senate, President. These people are gone. It's all a bunch of partisan fucking hacks. A bunch of right-wing lunatics and a bunch of left-wing bunny huggers. Aren't you sick and tired of that shit? Oh, and don't draft me for anything because I'm not running because I couldn't stand being around them motherfuckers. Any of them. So, anyway, I'm just going to drop this off for now. While the Republicans stew that I said something bad about them, and the Democrats stew and won't do shit because I just talked bad about them. Because it's the truth, what I just said. None of them give a shit about you.